first value.
Oh, you just now saw that?
Coach, as you know, being over in Orlando, still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
By this Aladdin Lion King remaster. By the Aladdin and Lion King remasters.
Hi. Playing Madden.
I don't even care about the Aladdin.
To Freeman. It's Ryan.
Because me and the Lion King have had shit for 25 years.
And right away, he lost the football. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Stampede without losing a life. You know, back in the day.
You stand anywhere but there.
Looking to throw on second down. Ryan unable to find Alan Lazard. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Your best friend said he's a pile of shit.
Huh? No, he didn't. What did my best friend say?
He basically agreed with you.
Ready, ready. That's right.
You think so?
I know so.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Or I could do medieval.
Billy, remember. Really, Billy.
8 yards
I don't run the ball.
on that first down run. Here's second and 2.
Not really. Not well.
Ryan.
I was glad they said Devontae Freeman. Yeah. Run, run.
He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
I wouldn't say that was a design run.
And him running the football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. But this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. First and 10 at the 19.
I was not expecting it. I was expecting to get
to throw is Ryan. And that'll be hauled in by the tight end. It's Hooper for the Falcon touchdown. Austin Hooper, his second touchdown on the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And man, Charles, talk about zinging something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Winston. Complete to Jones. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing down. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Bad quarterbacks make it all that.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. He'll return it from the 6. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
You guys are young enough that show would have been on when you were actual teenagers.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown, and pick it off, just as we saw there.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And the Falcons grab it, and they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free, anything you can do to slow them down.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. They got the ball in great field position after the fumble, but this defense tried to stand tall.
They certainly are, and a lot of times after you pick up a fumble or get an
trying to do that
interception, you have momentum on your side. You kind of walk through a defense and score. Not so fast, not in this case.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is
for everybody's enjoyment who's watching this game.
Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
I think he's covering those yards.
2nd down and goal. Ryan. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Matt Ryan, his 2nd touchdown pass of this opening quarter. And the Falcons push further out in front. It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
On third down, Winston. He's got Evans. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. This is Jones. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
They go play action. Winston. Got a man. It's Brashad Perriman. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 38-yard line.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball?
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike. Right here, right here.
On 1st and 10, Winston. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football. And they're driving, but they come up on a 3rd and short here.
Switch. Check.
Jameis to throw it. Jones has it. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4. Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
Now Winston on 4th down. That is caught. It's Perriman. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. First time into the red zone for the Buccaneers. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. Draw play, Winston to Jones. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Second and 5 now. Winston toward the pylon, caught. He had 3 catches last week. That one his 3rd on this drive alone.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Somebody's ringing a doorbell.
Here's Winston into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
4 verts, nobody sees it coming.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here.
I hit him to throw it and he didn't do it. I told him to fucking, I told him to throw it, yeah.
Charles, at some point,
I did. I hit triangle as soon as I saw his linebacker.
You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tack McKinley. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Right there. 54 Mike. Record. Check three. Hey, stop. Let's go.
Now Winston. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. The Bucs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Let's go. Get set. Mike 54. All right. Let's go.
Working out of the gun. Winston. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Ryan. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. There goes a deep ball. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Alan Lazard with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons push further out in front. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets them into a 3rd-and-1 situation.
That was a good chunk of yardage picked up there. And big fella, sometimes he doesn't need a whole lot of space created. He can make his own way.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League.
Yeah.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Taken in at the 11. A big boot that time. 57 yards, the official distance. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment?
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here of this first half.
Yeah, man.
On 2nd down now, it's Williams. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
When's that happening? Okay.
Down, ready, ready. Yo, 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 yo.
On 2nd down, Ryan. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Wait, did he get a safety?
Yeah.
Oof.
I'm going to run you. Hey, 5-0, 5-0, 5-0.
Tyrannosaurus, oof.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety.
Holy audibles.
Check 26. Check 26. Check 3. Check 3.
Following the interception, Winston. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to knock that one free.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense. Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Now Winston. And, Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here, 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Well, there's times when you see these catches that are made, and we just know the guys playing it are really wishing for college rules. Only need that one foot down instead of two. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
Bitch.
On 2nd and 10, Ryan. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Ryan. They'll rifle this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20.
I caught that.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
He did that exact same
Throwing
thing in the game with Biz, and it was a big
Ryan hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes if they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback. They've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
And he's going to be met behind the line of scrimmage and taken down. And a penalty flag is going to come out on top of it.
We got illegal block in the back. Illegal block in the back.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw.
Frank said he'd be done with class.
He's got him in.
Somewhere thereabout.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
I can't believe he came down with that.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. To the air again with Winston. That's complete to his receiver, Gallup. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
You guys think I should run Hail Mary again? Last time I ran Hail Mary, I scored a touchdown.
I mean,
trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
So go for it. Go for it, pussy. Do it.
They're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Get the ball back.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Get the ball back.
Deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Falcons grab it. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll run it with Williams. this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
Trash.
This guy runs man. It confuses me.
Trash.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Now Ryan. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Weird.
And his kick is indeed good.
He was the only one I was looking at.
That will make this now a 19-point advantage. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
On a play like that, yes.
The way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now
if it's to shatter the record for most times sacked in a season, you're well on your fucking way.
Damn straight, every year.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board.
Yeah, I'm saying Rook is on pace to break
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done.
Most times sacked in a season.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16.
If I'm not mistaken,
I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
16 yards, a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Winston. This complete to Jones.
Like, he
14 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down. It was a solid check down there with pressure coming, wasn't it?
It was, because you're trying to go through your progression, and when you have that type of pressure in your face, it changes what you're doing and how fast you have to do.
This is caught inside the 15. A gain of 37.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval. It's a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. Winston now to throw on 1st down. Flushed out right.
I can't believe it's not
to avoid the tackle. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Why does he keep running this formation? It's so bad.
To throw is Winston. Buying time to his left. And it's caught. And he nearly got the 1st himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. They come up in an offset eye. So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the 1st down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. That is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
You tiny bitch.
Ronald Jones, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit. Gostkowski with the extra point, and they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
They're not mixing the rum and Sprite, right?
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Crown.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
I don't know what that is.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline, rush coming, and he's taken down.
Like if it had been, like Hardy or something, I'd be like, okay, whatever.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Another try after the first down sack. Ryan.
That's not the case they're talking about.
It's Michael Gallup. A first down there on a pickup of 25. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
He's trying to hit triple digits.
If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
What did you want me to do in the situation where the middle linebacker screaming unblocked?
On second and 11 now. Ryan. He's going to fire one. Deep left side. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. A gain there of 30 big ones.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love.
You need to, motherfucker.
Entering pause screen resume.
Oh, wait. No, wait. I might have been exaggerating slightly. You've only been sacked 19
excellent field
times.
presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
Coming
And the
into
coach
this
has
game.
decided to throw the red flag.
Coming
He will
into
challenge
this
this
game, he's
play.
only been sacked 19 times. Actually, I don't know if that's legit or not. Like, I feel like that's vastly over or understated. That's according to Daddy Leagues, and you know Daddy Leagues ain't reliable for a goddamn thing.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. There on the coverage, knocking that one away was Mike Edwards.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
A very valuable 9-yard pickup, and now they're set up a little better here for third and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. On third and goal, Ryan. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
So with a fourth and goal looming, we hit the end of 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the fourth.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail.
So did I had my mouth fixed to say doink and everything.
So,
made it.
while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Don't fucking luck.
Precision.
If you were precisely trying for dumb fucking luck.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about the opportunity.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones at a first down. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes us forward for about 6. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4. From the 44, Winston. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. The Bucs on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, Winston steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. For a big guy, Jameis sure can move. Did a nice job there picking up the first down with his legs. Winston now from the 50.
Clearly doesn't trust Jameis.
Eluding the pressure right.
At all. Whatsoever.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Winston. This is brought in by Gibson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
45.
To throw, Winston. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he's got his tight end, Howard. It's a Buccaneer touchdown. O.J. Howard, his 4th touchdown on the year. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. Extra point good by Gostkowski, as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is
also he's literally
it certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
And he'll be brought down. That's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. From the gun, it's Ryan. Forced out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Vita Vea able to record his 5th sack of the season. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in 1 game.
Yeah, that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
To try again after the sack, Ryan. And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. It'll be a pickup of 15 as they will go to 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're looking to throw the football.
Solar's user was standing literally right next to him, almost inside of him.
The Falcons on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Ryan.
By that I mean, yeah.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Evans. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And that last drive, a long drive. Not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early, and then you kind of relax a little bit, to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
Now Winston. Open man has got one. It's complete. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside.
That's caught at the 25. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown.
Okay, guys. I might lose because I fucked around too much.
Mike Evans, his 6th touchdown of the season, as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the fourth quarter. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
God, there was a point in time where this game was, what, 24-5?
Oh, something like that. I was fucking around.
Here's Winston.
Oh, I got picked off by the receiver.
And he'll get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful.
Watch.
No, he didn't. But it's a tie game.
Better game thus far. 27 apiece is our score as the kicks away.
Alright, I gotta try now.
You do know that's Nick's color. You know what?
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. 3 interceptions in this game, and I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
That's what they want to do.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
I told you I was fucking around.
Here's Ryan.
I got that again.
And he can't get thrown
like a
off.
chicken,
He's
bro.
taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
I'm trying not to throw a pick and field range.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Hey, I know your first instinct here is going to be to throw to Lazard.
Yes, it
Don't.
is. Yeah, I want to. Yeah, what? Think so? Oh, he didn't cover Lazard.
He's got the hook up to Lazard. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts.
Motherfucker.
As they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Ryan to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Throwing now.
He has to throw to Lazard.
That's not good.
Lost the football.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity missed.
It definitely was, because that's
I love you guys also.
Either advancing it the other way or just getting possession.
I love how you guys are also enthralled about me losing.
That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Hey, man, play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
A pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Two huge plays there down the stretch. The sack on second down. Now they force the incompletion. That's going to lead to a do-or-die fourth down.
And they look like they've got the confidence right now that no matter what gets thrown against them, whatever play gets run, they have the ability to shut it down.
This is so stupid. It's causing me honest-to-God pain.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
That's literally like all his points.
Jesus Christ.
Huh?
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
They don't want that smoke.
They've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have.
Oh God, I just realized Mike Evans has fucking double me on.
Get out of bounds. That allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Winston. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios.
I was thinking on defense when I said that.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
113 yards.
Oh God, no. Dude, did not mean to do that.
Winston.
Could have been dead.
And that is incomplete. 4th down now defensively. Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one
my
more
eyes
stop.
lit up for that.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is taken at the 23. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything
fucking around.
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward.
Get it, Lazard.
This is
Hell yeah.
inside the 15.
Hell yeah.
And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Oh, they hate that. Wipes out the big play.
They know this is the NFL, so they would probably fine you for this type of a penalty. But when I was in college, you used to have to do up-downs for the number of yards that you cost a team in a big play.
Oh, I thought that was after he caught it.
An illegal block in the back. Unbelievable.
Wait, you guys realize, even though that happened after he caught it, it made it so it's after.
So this is certainly a tough test here in the early career of the rookie kicker. 2 for 2 on the afternoon.
I thought I was in field goal range.
Third would win it.
Yeah, where are you kicking this?
I'm not kicking this. No.
He clearly thought it was the other 27.
I did. Yes, I did. Yeah, so did I. I just clicked X too fast to play a game.
And why the field goal team is still out there is beyond me.
Right.
Time to reconsider after the delay. And that'll set them back 5.
All right. Hail Mary.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They like to avoid overtime here, so maybe they can work the sidelines, but then defensively, how do they adjust to that if they do? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
And we're going to overtime. Why did he call a timeout? Just go to overtime, you fuck, Mongrel?
Because it should have been at the other 20.
After the sack,
oh my God, yes, fumble six,
basically
fumble
from the other
six,
side
fumble
of
six.
town. It's second and a country mile.
Please, 8 pounds, 6 ounce, baby Jesus, give me this.
Fights off the defender. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
Yeah.
And here in overtime, if the team that
I don't even
receives
care
the ball
if I lose
scores a
this game. My
touchdown,
friend's
it's
fun.
over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal,
Tails
the
never
other
fails.
team gets a possession to either match it
21-5
or score a
at
touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kicks away.
All
Dog's
right.
name is Noah?
We play to win. Let's go.
Oh, I thought you said Noah.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They
I was
control
gonna say,
their
it's a
own
weird name
destiny
for a
here.
dog,
They
but
have the
Ace makes
football
more
in
sense.
overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win
Fuck
a
them
game.
kids.
Still having to make that transition.
He
Let's
likes you
face
more.
it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Still laugh if I lost. I'm okay with it.
3rd and 1, trying to keep this drive in overtime going. A big one coming up.
Yeah, I need you to kindly shut your goddamn Jew mouth, Billy.
Winston, a handoff. This is Jones. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now the first throw in overtime for Winston. That's
He's so conservative. You lost to him 28-6.
8 yards on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
He probably
Facing a
is.
2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll try the right side with Jones. Jones hit and the ball's out.
He made a mistake again.
That ball
He
gets
didn't,
knocked free,
unfortunately.
but a teammate comes along and scoops
Pay
it
for
up.
it.
Almost like it's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. On 1st down, it's Logan.
That or it could be one of those things with
inside the 30. Yeah, he is out of bounds.
I wonder if they ever fix that glitch where if you kick a field goal and inside of 2
17
minutes,
yards on the
it's
play, and a
automatic win.
Buccaneer 1st down.
What? That's a thing?
Yeah.
He's coming. We got double. Hey, turn it out. Check three. Wait. Shoot.
I need to change my oil.
Now a 1st down carry by
I just
Jones.
haven't felt like going
And he'll
out
be
there.
a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Ooh, we almost made
And
the
I know
same
you with
mistake
every
again. He
carry,
ran
especially in
right at
overtime,
you.
you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the
All the
football.
what?
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially
One
this
run
part of the
into
field.
Neal.
3rd and 8 situation, a tough spot here in overtime on the opening drive.
Check line 54. Line 54. And get down.
Jameis to throw it.
Yep, 3 times, and it automatically activates
Inside
God.
the 10 to the
X
9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And you definitely could make the case we might not even be in overtime had he not thrown 3 interceptions in regulation. But looking better here so far in OT.
Yeah,
so,
when you think about
all you have to do is
just
just 3
thinking
tackles.
at that point, because normally you've thrown 3 picks during the game, you might craft your play calling to be a little more careful. Not in this case. The green light still on for him.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Flip it, flip it, flip it. Undercross at the 6. Put it out.
Winston.
I want to say, Dick Sherman's automatically activates when he gets a pick.
Now he'll pull it down. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
It's either forced 2 incompletions
burn their
or
3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 2nd and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
Timeouts, you can't do
Defensively, I think they can smell a stop ball right around the 5.
That's what I'm saying.
Up 3rd.
And I think what they've done
is
inside
of 2 minutes, so all he really has to do is run the ball one more time, kick the field goal, and he wins.
Now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing
What
it,
did I tell you about shutting your goddamn mouth, Billy?
Hey, they scared. They scared.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Shut your goddamn Jew mouth, Billy.
Here we go.
3rd and goal. Winston. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, you got it.
Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column. Great game that we got to see and making it extra
special. He was down 21-5 at halftime.
I got some overtime.
Oh, my God.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters.
That little asshole deserved this win.
We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish the game as well. What a game.
I was having fun.
Holy shit. Sounds like your Iowegian membership is up for review here now,
I don't think the guy who gets this. I don't think the guy who's 2 and 5 gets to speak to anyone.
Ooh.
Huh?
Entering NFL standings.
Choke. Oh my God! He's the Falcons. It fits. It fits.
Total losses 2. Total loss. Total losses. Total.
That's fun.
Total.
Oh, I have the perfect meme for this.
Points again. Points
I don't
again.
understand. Everybody's acting like I'm butthurt about this.
Points again.
We don't care if you're butthurt.
Points for 239. Points for 234.
Oh, I just realized this guy might actually be decent.
Points against 137.
He's got one of the better defenses in the NFC and one of the better offenses.
Points for 234.
I legitimately haven't been able to use this meme since that goddamn Super Bowl.
You're gonna make 25. I like it.
As soon as I find that bitch, where you at? Where you at? Bang! There it is!
Oh, that's not what I thought you were gonna post. I thought you were gonna make some 28-3 thing.
It fits perfectly. Ah, that is worth it. Today is a wonderful day. Let me see, where's Shark? There we go. Toggle autopilot. 1, 2.
Entering franchise hub screen standings. Enter. Yes. Entering main menu screen Superstar Co. Franchise. Franchise loud.
There we go. He's
Entering.
on auto.
Your
It's
franchise
fine.
is
We're good.
selected.
We's good. I still have like an hour to go before fucking an hour and a half, mostly to go before fucking Frank gets home.
Big Snoop Dogg got a mad lead. His team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy.
Enter. Search leagues
I
is
enjoyed it.
selected. Entering main menu screen franchise. Franchise pop-up menu. You have 3 options. Continue playing is selected. Entering franchise. Team members.
Hey, he didn't get stabbed over the sandwich. He got stabbed because he cut in
Entering
line.
stats screen. Player stats. Enter.
The cutter.
Receiving select.
The cutter
Name
that got
Lazard.
stabbed.
Name Lazard. Entering. Team stat. Player stats.
But
Entering.
yeah. You cut a line. You deserve to get stabbed.
NFL name M. Ryan. Receiving selected. Name. Receiving total yards 920. Average yards per game 130.
Oh, you gonna cut me in line? Well, I'm gonna cut you, motherfucker. That's how that goes.
Receiving touchdowns 11. Longest reception 63. Entering season
I feel like this
stats
guy's when I play.
player stats, team stats.
What?
Entering franchise hub screen stats.
Why?
Standing news. Free
Hardwire,
team
bitch.
is just like my team. Things to scout.
Oh my
training,
god.
events,
Go to a
improve
better
team.
hotel next time, you fucking queer bait.
What's your problem over there?
That's fair.
Advanced
He's already
week.
gone. It's a tourist trap. You would think. You won't do it. You ain't got the screw for it, princess. Please don't make me hit you.
Team my team. Things to do you. Training. Players ready to negotiate.
Like
Entering franchise hub screen things to do. Team my team. My co-members you have 30. TSO. Freak out is selected. FSU Knowles 1990 is selected.
Billy and the Broncos guy did that this morning. Bad. I haven't been able to use that meme in 2 years. It made me. They haven't been ahead in any game to choke away. Bad coaching.
King Pick 6 is selected.
Their coordinators are shit.
Auctions demand release. Things to do you set member Things to do. Team adjust lineup.
Blow your mind. Why you do that? Like that? It's a lot of money. Why are you mad? Like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag. My bad. You ain't get. Too bad. My bad. Yeah. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Ay. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Yeah. Friday, payday, run it back. Ay. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. Ay. I cop a car, I run it back. Yeah. Go yo, then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Hello? That's the check calling. Let me click over real quick to let my check talk it. I eat it. Ooh, Pac-Man, that's the way my neck talking. Right? I ain't never coming back the way the stress. You don't make no clap back when you backpack, my bad, but I'm past that. But a NASDAQ, that's cash. When the money fall, I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go, you don't slap. That's facts. If the money low, I'ma grab brown man. When it come back, I'ma give back my bad. When the check hit, the direct hit, I'm glad. When the check missed the direct hit, I'm sad. Like, who's that knocking at my window? My window. They say that it's the money, I'm like tenfold. Over and out. That's gon' make you up like a limbo. She said she not a, she an. Why you do that? Like that? It's a lot of money. Why are you mad? Like that? Ooh, I'm in my.
You're a desync.
You ain't get. Too bad. My bad. Yeah. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Ay. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Ay. Run it back, run it back, run it back.
Fingers crossed.
Run it back. Ay. I cop a car, I run it back. Go yo, then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back.
No. I'll finally be happy though.
30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but
I won't have to deal with 31 squealing man children. Someday, I may have to dream. I'll get there someday.
Line up defense QB. You have two options.
Someday I will
and
be
Ryan
Hokage.
86 overall is entering franchise hub screen adjust lineup.
Don't underestimate
Entering
me.
yes.
Don't you ever underestimate me.
Entering main menu screen franchise. Cloud. Enter. Look, franchise is selected.
You know what? That's fair. I'll be Raikage. Everybody in the hidden cloud is black. Yeah. I will be Raikage one day. There are no Uchiha Hokage. It's pretty much an unwritten rule.
Entering error pop-up. Media servers are not available at this time. Please try again later. You have been returned to the main menu. Oklahoma.
You're breaking up real bad, Bill.
Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, A floor, come down, hotel, lobby.
Nah, she'll get passed over and it's gonna be lit, fam.
You guys still watching Naruto?
No, Naruto's over.
Boruto.
There you go, Slugger. But no, that show's whack as fuck. It's so goddamn slow. So slow.
They thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. And I don't need you to okay. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge.
That's it. Those two don't just fuck everything up that walks in.
Somebody might want it now.
They both lost their
Not
arms.
really. Sasuke still got his Rinnegan. No, he didn't. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he lost the dot on his hand, but that's it.
How do they do
Naruto
anything?
still has his Golden Sage mode and all that.
What
No,
dots?
he doesn't.
I don't remember these dots.
But he's got the cells of the first Hokage in his arm now. It's a sun and a moon, but yeah. Only thing that they really nerfed is Hinata's titties. No, they just draw her way flat-chested compared to how she used to be. It's depressing. She used to have crazy chest. Now she's just kind of there.
Wait, can they like...
No, she still got more definition than Sakura, but it's just not what it was. She went from like H cups to fucking C's.
So can they not do Jutsu anymore?
No, they still can. I mean, Naruto's got a prosthetic, so he's fine.
I don't even remember.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't remember it moving
really
around.
all he needs. Yeah, in the very last fight, like the very last episode of Naruto, they had one last fight. And their last Chidori versus Rasengan clash, they literally blow each other's arms off.
Oh.
So yeah, Sasuke doesn't have a left arm and Naruto doesn't have a right arm. Sasuke opted not to get a prosthetic, you know, as penance for, you know, being an emo dick. And Naruto did get the prosthetic because I need two arms to be Hokage, believe it. Plus Naruto was right-handed, so you know, he really needed that right hand. How else was he supposed to beat his dick until he finally realized that he loved Hinata?
I thought you left.
Yes, I know. I just don't want to watch it in Japanese.
Entering Cloud franchise screen undefined.
Wow. I have a... He sounds
Search
normal
leagues
to me.
is selected.
Yeah, normal to me too. Sounds normal to
Entering
me.
main menu screen franchise. Ultimate Fran. Cloud. Cloud. Entering Cloud franchise screen undefined.
Fine, just fucking go. That's how my game was the first time around with Spooky. I think it's a server thing. I don't think it's your Wi-Fi. Bye, Felicia. That's hella rude. She also wants the better graphics. Yeah, I can't even hate on that. That's fine. X Factors. It's that.
No, it's not. X Factor literally almost doesn't even get activated on those people. No, it's not.
Nate, shut your goddamn Jew mouth.
Shut up, bro.
Coming at me with all that Allahu Akbar bullshit.
Alright, let's go. It's fucking Jeopardy time.